Hello, everyone, and good morning. It is Saturday, October 1st, the 45th anniversary of Walt Disney World, and I am coming to you live from Epcot Center. Today, we're going to check out a little bit of Epcot history in a mural that outlines some key developments of Epcot. It's a pretty crowded day so far. A lot of folks are coming into the park. I think they'll be checking out the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival later today. But we're not going to go to the festival right now. It's not even open quite yet. But what we are going to do is see a very interesting mural, which I have heard has come back and outlines the history of Epcot. So we're going to go check that out. Thanks, everyone, for joining me. Mandy, good morning. Nicole from New Hampshire, thanks for being here. Again, coming to you live from Epcot. We can see some of the promotional materials here for the International Food and Wine Festival at the entrance. Nicole from Trinidad, thank you for tuning in. Hi, Andrew. Glad you liked the videos. Jim says, happy birthday, Walt Disney World and Epcot. Some interesting signs here up for the Food and Wine Festival, showcasing some of the countries and the food. Cheddar cheese soup from Canada. It's a favorite. Good morning, Phil. Thank you for joining me. Phil Gramlich, owner and operator of Ear to Their Travel, Disney specialized travel agency, and official sponsor of World of Walt. Glad he could be here. Hopefully he won't give me too much hassle, as he sometimes does. Hello, Nicole from Australia. Good morning, Everett. So again, coming to you live from Epcot, and I'm planning to go check out a history mural, which I think has come back and has been updated. So we're going to spend a few minutes talking through the history of Epcot and how the park has changed over the years. Diane says, is today the 45th anniversary of the Kingdom? And yes, it is. October 1st, 1971, 45 years ago today, Magic Kingdom opened up. So pretty auspicious day to be in the parks. And there seem to be a lot of people here. Fred asks, how's the new Soarin'? It is tremendous. The image quality is clear. The music is as good as ever. The visuals are amazing. I get to see a lot of spots all around the world. Highly recommend it. It's as good as ever. Diana says she's coming from Ohio pretty soon. Hope you have a good trip. And Cindy says hello from raining Illinois. I assume that's the weather and not the city. A lot of people streaming into Epcot this morning. Kimberly says good morning from Kentucky. Cade says, how are you able to hold your phone up? So I have a little electronic gizmo called a gimbal, which helps to stabilize the phone. It just looks kind of like a handle and some pieces of plastic, but it keeps everything very stable. And that's, I think, makes the quality a lot better. Amy says, loves Epcot. See you next year. Hope your trip comes quickly. Hunter asks, is Big Thunder Mountain open yet? Good question. I don't think it is. Paul from Nottingham in the UK, thank you for joining me, Paul. Hope you and your two sons are doing well. Tell them I said hi. Over here, Art of Disney store. Like to go in there. Dangerous place to go, though. Easy to spend a lot of money. Joe says, good morning from rainy Pennsylvania, another rainy state. Or rainy city. Mandy wants a cronut. A good way to start the day is with a cronut. Kathleen's going to be here in just 72 days. Ed says hopes to come in August of 2017. Good morning, Sarah. Steven says we want Figment. Figment, he's a popular guy. A little mischievous, but a lot of fun. Dustin says, do I pin trade? Yes, I absolutely do. It's kind of something fun that I can do with my daughter. Also, it's a way for me to get pins for the Pin of the Month club that I operate. So if you are someone who misses Disney World, would like a little taste of the magic each month in the mail, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. You can sign up and get a pin in the month every mail, or every pin in the month, pin in the mail every month. Easy for me to say. Tony is going to be here Thursday. All right, here's Fountain View Starbucks, always a popular spot. A little controversial when it first opened, but I think people like their Starbucks. I'm not a coffee drinker, but a lot of people are. Dickie says, good morning from Columbus, Ohio. Joyce is going to be here in just 76 days. Fountain of Nations is up and running, looks good. Phil asked if the beer stands are open. I have not been by them yet, Phil. A little early, wouldn't you say? But I'm sure they will be open soon enough. Lisa says, looks beautiful. It is. It is a really nice day. Going by Club Cool. Great place to get free soda, including the delicious Beverly that is quite a popular item. I can see that they've turned one of the stands over here into a festival shop for the Food and Wine Festival. So maybe we'll just swing by there real quick before we go to see the Epcot history mural. Michelle's going to be here in 10 weeks. Sandy says, good morning from Rochester, New York. Sandy, thank you for joining me. Scott, I think Scott is a Beverly fan. There's some Beverly fans out there. Jennifer loves Club Cool. Me too. Where else can you get as much free soda as you can drink? Even if some of the flavors are a little, different. All right, more advertisements here for the Food and Wine Festival. Looks like they've relabeled the shops on both sides as festival shops. That's interesting. Judy's going to be here in, I think it says 81 days. Food and Wine Festival, good time, a little expensive. Mike's going to be here in just 18 days. Diane says she's jealous, so I'm glad you can join me and kind of join in on some of the fun. All right, let's take a quick peek at some of the things in the festival shop. Well, I see something cool. Check out the Chef Mickey. That's pretty fun. Hello, Michael from Washington, D.C., and Paul says good morning from New Jersey. Plenty of t-shirts and mugs out here. Let's take a peek. Taste your way around the world. 2016 hats. Looks like some kitchen towels. Nice stuff. All right, let's run over to the other side real quick and see what kind of merchandise they have. And then we're going to go and take a look and spend a few minutes reading through some of the history of Epcot. If I can get there, actually. I see the spot where I was planning to go, and it looks like it is blocked off, but I'll walk around and see if I can get in another way. Jane says hello from North Carolina. Thank you for joining me. Claudia says thanks for the videos. You're very welcome. Thank you for joining me. It looks like a lot of the material on this side is pretty similar. I got to check out this Mickey with a chef hat again because, well, he's pretty cool. How about that? Nice. And it looks like in this side they have some books, some glasses. Let's see. The Best of the Epcot Festival Cookbook. Looks nice. Sometimes you'll see people with these trays where it's a good way for them to be able to hold their food and There's a little cup holder. It's a nice way to balance things out as you walk around and enjoy the Food and Wine Festival. Michelle says she's going to be here for the Halloween party. A good time to come. Brian says, good morning from St. Paul, Minnesota. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to walk by the Next Eats piece here as I'm trying to go around to the opposite entrance of where I think the mural is going to be. And if not, then, well, we just got a little tour of Epcot. So Next Eats section usually have some interesting food options here. Not open yet. Looks like some of the cast members are getting ready for the day when the food kiosks open up. Brian says hello from Minnesota. Claudia from San Antonio, Texas. Hunter says thanks for sharing my trip. Glad to do it. Thank you for coming along with me. Gonna swing by Imagination here. Diane asks if one price or pay as you go. So for the Epcot Food and Wine Festival, you pay as you go. I would say a lot of the food items range from maybe $4 to $7 or $8. Drinks can be a little more. So it's a nice way to get the taste of a lot of different things. You do have to watch your budget. It adds up, but it is a lot of fun and a good way to try a lot of different, very delicious food. All right, we're swinging around to the back of where I hope the Epcot history mural is going to be. Helen calls it a must. Michelle says hello from Iowa. Raymond says good afternoon from Scotland. Thank you for joining. Patrick says Canadian beer soup. I know that they have the cheddar cheese soup, which is a winner. That's actually, if you don't or can't get a reservation for Le Cellier, and you have heard so much about this cheddar cheese soup, a chance to try it out at the Food and Wine Festival is a good way to get a sampling of it. Okay, looks like I'm going to be able to get in to the side entrance of Interventions where I think the history mural is going to be. So we'll check it out. We'll get a little history lesson on Epcot. Hey, there's me in the door. You can see I'm wearing a funny hat. Good morning. It's nice and cool in here. I'll walk around and see if I can find the mural that I'm looking for. Oh, Phil says he can help me with reservations to Le Cellier. You know, I hope you can, actually. I'm going to have to check that out sometime, Phil. Thank you. All right, so the place where I thought I was going to find this mural, it's not right here. So I'm going to go around the corner a little bit, see if I can find it. And if not, well, at least we know where it is not. Deborah, hello from Pennsylvania. Dustin says, are they doing food and wine classes this year? So if you are an annual pass member, you can swipe your annual pass. I think if you visit 3 different times, they will give you a free glass. Looks pretty nice, actually. I'm going to try to do it. Okay, we're coming up on the meet and greet. I'm going to wander around to the side of Interventions a little more, see if I can find this mural I'm in search of. And if not, well, at least we got to see a little bit of the entrance of Epcot. So Phil, as always, is trying to get me wet. And he's saying maybe I should be running through the fountain. No, I did not bring a Ziploc bag this time. Karen says, thanks for doing this. Love it. You are welcome. Thank you for joining me. Someone says they thought the mural was next to the character. A comment went by, but I hope it is, so I'm going to run over this way and see. Hello, Jason from Kansas. Mary from Warsaw, Indiana. Going to be here in 199 days. Not that she's counting. Oh, I see one of my favorite big white fluffy characters, Baymax, for his meet and greet. I like Baymax, especially when he blinks. I think that's pretty cool. Hello, Barbara from West Palm Beach. Sure, a lot of people in line here to see Baymax. He's a pretty popular guy. Yep, so we are at the end of the road here. All right, so I will admit I'm kind of lost in a park I come to at least every couple of weeks. A lot of things have been changing here. This is why I should check out things before I do broadcast, but that's okay. You know, even though I don't think it's going to be on the other side of Inventions, I'm going to walk over there just for fun. Back outside now. Yeah, next to Cool Zone, that's where I am though. So there's Fountain View over here to the right with Club Cool. I've been back that way. I've been around the character area. So I've got one more idea to go to the entrance over this way. Jim says, look at all the strollers. This is a haven for strollers. Actually, Phil just wrote an article on the World of Walt website this week about the great stroller debate. If you're interested in pros and cons of strollers, go over to worldofwalt.com and check that out. All right, I'm going to check out this entrance if it's even open. I don't know if it is, 'cause I don't think there's anything still open in this section of Inventions. But we'll try it out before I give up on my attempt to find this. All right, this is what Inventions looks like these days. Lots of walls and not much else. But I'm going to swing through this side, see if I can find the history mural. And if so, we'll take a look, and if not, well, I'll wrap it up. Ginny says, still loves wherever I go. Thank you, Ginny. I appreciate that. This broadcast didn't turn out the way I expected, but hey, that's how it goes sometimes. Dawn says, good morning. Karen's at the Magic Kingdom. Hope you have a good time. I'm betting it's going to be crowded since it's the 45th anniversary. Got the video games over here on the right. Christy said she loves the new Soarin'. Me too. All right, pretty quiet here in Inventions. There's just not a lot left. Barbara's coming to Epcot today. Hope you have a good time. Yeah, very quiet little waiting area here. Okay, I'm going to go over to the opposite side of Inventions. Check there before I claim defeat for the day. Joe says the new Soarin' is awesome. Vicky votes to go on Soarin'. You know, I did try one time, and the cast member told me I'm not permitted to videotape when the attraction is in motion, which I can understand. I don't want to drop something and conk someone on the head below me. So, not allowed to do live videos from Soarin'. Karen's going to be here in 6 weeks. All right, I'm heading over to The opposite side, looking for this elusive Epcot history mural. It was not where I expected it to be. I didn't check it out ahead of time. Jill says, loves the videos, thank you. Dan is a fan of the new Soarin'. Jim's going to be here in a few hours, hope you have a good time. It's a pretty nice day. A little crowded right here. Susan says, is Ellen closed? No, I don't think so. I believe the Universe of Energy is still alive and kicking. Although the rumors are in high gear right now that it is going to close for a Guardians of the Galaxy attraction, which I definitely have mixed feelings about that. I don't really understand how Guardians of the Galaxy fits into Future World, but I do know it's a great franchise and it would draw a lot of people in. These days, I don't think too many people plan their Walt Disney World vacations to see Ellen's Energy Adventure, but if there were a new Guardians thrill ride, it would definitely draw more people in. Dana says 27 more days. Patty's going to be here in 240 days. Kathy did not get to ride Test Track. That's too bad. That's a really awesome attraction. Kenny says, what would I rate the crowd level? I think it's pretty crowded here, actually. I know the World Showcase section hasn't really quite opened up yet, so everybody's strolling in through Future World, but there are quite a few people here. There are a lot of cars streaming in. Nancy, 29 days. Nikki says, good morning. Jenny's going to be here in 179. All right, another stroll through Interventions. Going past the Electric Umbrella. Electric Umbrella, good standby, burger kind of place. And I don't think they're open quite yet. Harry says, good morning. Dawn's going to be here on December 1st. Okay, I have done it. I have successfully strolled around every place that I could possibly think this Epcot history mural would be, and I have come up empty. But we did have a little fun wandering around, getting to see the folks coming into Epcot. Got to see Baymax, that's always kind of fun. Roger says, thanks for the walk around. You are welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for coming along on my little journey here. So we'll wrap it up here in just a minute. We'll take a final look at Fountain of Nations before we call it a day live from Epcot. So if you enjoyed the video, even this sort of aimlessly wandering video, go ahead and like or subscribe or follow whatever button you happen to see. And Facebook will notify you when I come live. Often that happens on Saturday mornings. Not always, but often. And I do appreciate everyone who comments. I don't see all the comments, but I really appreciate when you provide them. Thanks for all the thumbs ups and the likes. So thanks again for joining me live in Epcot. I hope you have a great day. Until next time, God bless. Thanks for joining.